Hello everyone, welcome to What You Heard with Zach Minyard, a new weekly show I'm going to try to do where I want to recommend music to people. I'm a person who listens to a large amount of music a week. I listen to several albums a week, and I find myself listening to a lot of things that other people might not be listening to, but a lot of people enjoy whenever I show them. And I have many friends that complain that it's hard to kind of sift through everything and find music that they would like. So my goal here is to kind of be a curator and kind of show you what I have found in the week of recording this and make it like a book club where I share artist or album and I see what you guys think next week. And next week you can put YouTube comments or you can tweet me at Zach Minyard, and we can have a discussion over the album. And if you guys are searching for a specific genre or a specific start to a new artist, you can also message me and I can give you recommendations in the next episode based on that. I really would like a dialogue with this because I think that's one of the best things about music is the dialogue you can have about it. People with their different opinions coming together to agree or disagree, but regardless, we're going to have fun. So I had picked out 3 albums that have been in my heavy rotation this week. They're not all necessarily brand new, but they are all very, very good. They all happen to have come out this year, but they are not all from this week. These are just albums I have been listening to a lot this week. The first one I'd like to talk about is JPG Mafia's Veteran album. Now, JPG Mafia has been making music for quite a while. He finally got the recommendation that he deserved with this Veteran album. And this Veteran album is really solid. Now, at first when you listen to it, it is some harsher experimental rap. JPG Mafia is making some very hard experimental hip-hop. Whenever you listen to Veteran, he kind of eases you in to the weirdness of the album. I say the album progressively gets more abstract and harder to listen to, but it's never too difficult to listen to where it just doesn't make sense. Some of the beats toward the end get very skeletal, they get very abstract, and they also get a little dangerous, I'd like to say. They get a little heated, and Peggy himself gets a little heated as he goes through the album. He is definitely a performer, and he raps extremely well. He throws out lots of great references. He throws out lots of witty remarks. He is very opinionated on his political standpoints, leaning in the middle, actually. Always making fun of the alt-right, but also has a song called Libtard Anthem, so he's right smack in the middle, and you can respect that. Now, Peggy's also making his own beats, and the beats really shine on this project, and Peggy knows that. A lot of these songs have very long intros, and he really wants you to know that these beats knock. It's almost like a synergy between him and the beats at times, especially with the hard bass coming in. His sample work is amazing. He is taking all sorts of different things. It's a miracle how he found most of these things to sample. It's almost like a game in a way of what can you recognize. But yes, I highly recommend this album. I think it's one of the best rap albums of the year, probably. I really have been enjoying it all summer, but I think I've really enjoyed it more now. It's kind of an album you gotta sit on a bit because some of it does get a little harsh, but it is rewarding. It is rewarding to get into it.
What? I need all my bitches same color as Drake. If they not, then they getting rocked. Put that Pyrex in the pot. I don't give a fuck if you out there in a six, suck a dick, pussy boy, you getting hit with the and I'm. Peggy, where you been at? Getting all this promo. When it comes to money, bet these niggas is a no-show. I've been out in Bed-Stuy, chilling with my feet up, laughing at these SoundCloud niggas drop beat up.
The next album I'd like to talk about actually came out last week. It's $1 Million to Kill Me by Joyce Manor. Now, Joyce Manor is a very nice emo band. They are often paired with with modern baseball because they are similar in a way. But Joyce Manor, I feel every album, they really do change it up a lot. And some people like that and some people don't. I personally enjoy it because even though they're changing it up a lot, it's still good music. It's still very good music. It's never been bad, you know. On this album is extremely catchy. It is super replayable. You can find yourself humming tunes from it all day long. It's fairly lighthearted. There are a couple of slow songs. There are about 3 or so slower songs that some of them are very moody and some of them kind of hit you at a moment. Some of them kind of hit you, you know, you kind of feel that in your soul just a bit. Now, I will say that this album is low substance with lyrics, you know. There are a couple of little witty things that they say, but you're not going into this album for a huge concept or anything. You're going into this album to have fun. You're going into this album to have some enjoyable music to listen to kick back with, play it on a road trip, play it with your friends, play it while you're getting ready in the morning or doing homework, and it's gonna get your mood up. You're gonna have fun. It's just some very well-made music for music's sake, and I can respect that. Thank you very much, Joyce Manor. Last thing I would like to recommend is Taboo by Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry, he came in with the trap rapper people. I don't know if you remember when he was on the XXL freshman list. He was with Lil Yachty. He was with Lil Dicky. Other littles were there as well. And I think he was a lot better than most of the people there in his prowess of rap, because this man can rap fast, he can rap well, and he has lyrics to back him up. He definitely is an extremely talented person, and I think he's really finding his mold in how talented of a rapper he is in this album. His last album, Imperial, I enjoyed a lot. I thought it was very good, but this one I feel he's finding more diverse concepts. He has improved his flow. He has improved his songwriting ability. The one thing I will complain about in this album is it's supposed to be a concept album broken into 3 parts. The album is a fairly dark album, so he wanted to kind of have the first part be lighter, the middle part be a gray area, and the last part be really dark in its theming, but that falls through. I did not even know it was a concept album until I was informed of such, because you cannot tell. Lots of very dark songs are at the beginning and lots of lighter songs are at the end. It really doesn't make sense as it. But if you ignore the fact that it's supposed to be a concept album, it's just a very good album. Maybe it could have been a little shorter, but the things that we are given on this album are genuinely great.
Inside this paper plane note, my words are Navy SEAL, so here and I quote. Taboo and I are in the same boat. Was said from Pennywise, I guess we all float. Sky is the limit, I could die in a minute. Got my mind in a skillet, suicide, not a mission. See the vibe, very timid, I'm timid and very sad. Translate. Big cheese ballin', you speak, darling, you talk shit, but I keep smiling. That's your chick, but not my chick, cause she got mileage. At your head, but not my head, cause I drop knowledge. You glad when I never had shit, but man, I got it.
Now these are all the recommendations I have this week, everyone. So if you would like to, take a listen to these albums. I highly recommend them. And message me on Twitter or down in the comments below, and we can have a little discussion about these albums next week. And I will see you all then. Have a good day.